A short video on the Scarab King. You see that there has been a 26 plus minute long fight. And what I wanted to add to the Scarab King situation is that it doesn't matter which champion you bring. Most legendaries are gonna be fine. Michelangelo is not the champion that I really wanted, by the way. All other champions are dead for a reason. If you bring mythicals, they may die as well. Yes, 704 turns, 26 minutes because I brought the wrong champion. What matters is look at the champion, Michelangelo. 2 sets. Immortal set and Regeneration set. Regeneration set is a 4-piece set, Immortal set is 2-piece. I haven't ascended them, I haven't upgraded, I didn't add any glyphs, anything. These are the 2 sets that you will want. And once you finish the Scarab King, you click on the artifact. You go Filter, Preset Manager, and then try on the original one and equip. I did this 2 sets just for Michelangelo. So that's how you defeat the Scarab King. And yes, it takes a while, but most of these attack-based champions can just auto the whole thing. There are significantly better champions for this. In fact, there is even a beginner champion called Armiger. And many others as well, who can basically solo the Scarab King. Now, if you have a 3-wave content, it doesn't mean that you can solo it simply to go through the first 2 waves. For that, you need regular units. But even if everyone else dies, with this 2 gear set, you'll be able to slowly grind down the enemy. And it doesn't really matter how long it takes, as long as you don't get a timeout. If you get a timeout, try a different champion. Because you meet the Scarab King once in Doom Tower in one of the rotations, you see, once or twice. Now, this was the harder Scarab King, and I think I got an easier Scarab King here, yeah. But it's not a final boss. You do it once, and then you grind, for example, the regular dragon, or you grind someone else. And you meet the Scarab King in Curse City here. And this point unlocks a lot of new routes, because you'll need to go either up or to the right, and then this way. But if you go to the right, you can also go up and basically reach everything. This part of the Curse City, as well as this part of the Curse City. There are 2 points. You either defeat the Scarab King, and given that in this case you have 3 factions and those factions tend to rotate, you never get a proper champion selection. So you cannot count on bringing just one Scarab King defender. You need to count on the artifact. You bring the artifacts and then you select the best possible champion that can survive. And here, this is the other one, Bommel. Here I have a problem with Bommel, obviously, because these factions don't bring the skill that I'm looking for, and some of my champions are underdeveloped. So if you cannot beat Bommel, then you have to beat Scarab King, and out of the 2, the Scarab King is the easier one in order to unlock all this area. So the top area of Curse City, the rightmost area, except for some of the bosses. Because even without killing this boss, you can go like this way all the way down to this area. So that's the key to unlocking most of the Curse City, as well as making progress in Doom Tower. Now, I hope that I will be able to try it out with better champions, but as soon as the sets click, then you will understand what to do, what to bring. What other issues are there? Even for beginner players, this Ice Spider or Frost Spider, this one, you need to bring a champion that burns, HP burn. During my first few months, I had a problem with it because I didn't have any. Now I have Alas, now I have quite a few others. But basically you can just filter in this situation and you do the debuffs and just check out where HP burn is. and then we will see. So I have a, what is this? No, this is not the HP burn. You will need to see which one. So it's a bit harder for me as well to figure out what the pictogram is, but I can check the debuffs. There you go. Siphon, infest, block buffs, decrease, freeze, decrease accuracy, critical rate, and so on. You need burn to, so that you prevent the revival of the opponent. There you go, HP burn, it's this one. So it's actually, it was actually correct. It was this one. And once you bring a champion that has HP burn, and here, by the way, you have quite a few. Geomancer is one, and quite a few others as well, then you'll be able to defeat the Frost Spider. Without that, it's not gonna be possible. It doesn't matter how much damage it deals. The only thing that matters is that you place the HP burn before the Frost Spider loses their energy. If you figure out these mechanics, you'll be able to clear most of the Curse City. If you cannot, in that case you'll get stuck in two walls, because these bosses are intentionally placed in certain areas where the only way through it is to defeat the boss.